Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, spiritual global entrepreneurs. Welcome to the EGU podcast, Abundance Frequencies. You're with Michelle Reinhardt. Let's get cracking. Well, hello folks, and welcome to this week's show. I am Michelle Reinhardt, creator of Entrepreneurs Globally Unite online community, and I am super proud to bring you a dynamic duo today. Today's excited. Today's guests are bringing a vibrancy to the game of online business for women, and I'm so super excited to have them. We've got Lippett and Kirsty Bonner. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
So, folks, don't go anywhere. Grab a pen and paper, turn off your zings and pings for 30 minutes, and turn your undivided attention inward. Drop into your heart and listen deeply, and get set for a game, some fun, and a whole lot of new ideas. So these two ladies are passionate about a tribe of women that they intend to rise together, along with helping women to come into the ecosystem in the area that suits them, startups, scaling, and experts, to become influencers and mentors within the space, making sure women are empowered to create their business and belief if it's possible. So, ladies, I'm going to ask firstly, Courts, I want to know a little bit about you, sweetheart, and I want to know, when you pass the talking stick over to Kirsty, I want to know how you two came up with this plan. Let's go. Courts, over to you.
Okay, so I guess what we'll do is we'll start with the story that led me to Kirsty. Let's do that. And then the Smartchicks bit was very quick compared to that. So years and years ago, it's almost 6.5 years ago, my entrepreneurial journey started when my husband rang me. I was actually pregnant with my daughter Mia, who's now turning 6 in June, and he said to me, I can't go back to my workplace. He was a police officer, and he was subsequently diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. And I really, really needed to think fast, and I had always been the one that said, no, basically let's just be safe and have a job and, basically live in an environment where we knew what was going to happen. So the universe gave me a truck to the face and said, that's not what we're doing. And really forced me to think outside the square. So fast forward a few years, when I was pregnant with my second child, I actually I started a property renovation business where I was flipping units. We moved our whole family to another state, and in order to do that, because Sydney was too expensive, the buy-in price, there was a few reasons why we moved back to Adelaide, where I'm from originally, but that was one of them. And I soon realised that, yes, I had a knack for creating viable business opportunities for the family, but I needed to do something that was a little bit more aligned with my sole purpose. I'm a trained paediatric occupational therapist. I like helping people. So I was hanging around in a Facebook group. I'm pretty sure around that time I was putting desperado posts on Facebook talking about how I wanted to be friends with other business owners because I didn't know any. I've made some really good friends from that, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have been. And I basically just felt very lost. I knew I wanted to do something. Anyway, Kirsty reached out for me, and she bedazzled me with her ability to use voice recordings on Facebook Messenger. I thought, wow, this chick really is quite good at business. She knows what she's doing. So she seems like she's techie and knows what she's doing. So anyway, she reached out to me and we had a coffee, and we actually originally started talking about property investment, didn't we, Kirsty? We both have a passion for that as one of our income streams. And then it came out that we like multiple income streams, and we love women and we love helping people. And fast forward a little bit further on from that, one day Kirsty literally said to me, man, I just want to hang out with some smart chicks. And we looked at each other and thought, hold on a minute, we could do that. Like, we could hang out with smart chicks. How do you do that? How do you monetize your want to just connect people authentically and not be in a dirty, spammy networking event where everyone's flipping their business cards at you and doesn't actually care about you? So that is the pre-story, very short pre-story, to how we met. And that's literally, it was as easy as that. She literally said that to me.
Yeah.
And Smartchicks was born.
Yes.
Yeah, we started the Facebook page and just started to be real about our lives and business, and that it wasn't laptops and beaches and gorgeous sunsets.
Sure it is.
It was kids and mess and noise and
bottles and
yeah, exactly. It was all of that. So we showed all of that and we talked all about that, and we were working for a company manufacturer in Melbourne at the time, so we sort of teamed up doing that and juggling it around our family. So that was certainly how we started attracting like-minded people just on the page, which then grew into a group, which then grew into a company.
I know. We've got a company, Kirsty. WTF.
I know.
So what was the first, the Facebook page was the beginning of the connecting. Now, I'm getting a really strong sense here that your passion is to network authentically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are here to create authentic connections for entrepreneurs, and we attract a lot of women, but we attract men who are wanting to explore their feminine energy, we find as well. People obviously have their masculine and their feminine energy that comes up, but we attract a lot of men that are sick to death of the bullshit. Just push, hustle, join the 4 a.m. club. We attract men that are kind of similar to the way that we operate as well, but predominantly it's mums, isn't it, Kirsty, and women?
Yeah. It is.
It's interesting you should say that, because since the start of 2017, when the goddess energy became really apparent, there's many men that have been topped up with this goddess energy and they have no freaking clue what to do with it.
Yes.
And I'm a healer, so my business is really just aligning masculine, feminine. So I really completely get what you're talking about. But there are so many men that are ready and willing for the deep connections, the deep conversations, the collaboration, the authenticity that goes along with where our world is heading as collective consciousness.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of it, even when you look at, it's like the movie The Shift, right, with Wayne Dyer, and he talks all about that change that men and women both go through and the way their priorities change and stuff in life. And I think for men that's happening even more with the feminine sort of coming in, and they're realizing, it actually would be nice to have a little bit more balance and to actually spend a bit more time with my family. I mean, that's been shifting for decades, really. How many more men actually take on more of the role with the children and more balanced in what that is, rather than just expecting that it'll be the other way around. And I think in business, it's so beautiful to connect with men that really want, what we found is a lot of the men that we have connected with, or even within the summit that we've been interviewing, their ideal clients are women. Because of course they have aligned with that feminine, they totally resonate with why they want it, and so they just happen to be the people that are implementing the enabling capacity for those women, female businesses.
Of course. And I'm guessing your avatar, for want of a better word, is the women and the men that are really stepping up and starting to question what they're here for. Yeah.
Correct.
I would say one of the biggest things that we've realised is people are either coming to terms with that, they're coming with skills that they are looking at how they can sort of transition that in, or they're actually going to use completely different skills that they've got through their life that they don't realise are actually something they can monetize. So helping them to sort of delve deep into that and unpack that, to then be able to obviously then attract their tribe the same as we have done, and then build their community to then make sure they can sort out what it is that they need help with, and then make sure they're creating the right products for what their community need, rather than the whole other way around, where we've seen so many women that have created courses or created products or gone and done something to try and make a business and then realize they've got nobody to actually buy it. So if you really work the other way around and work on, you know, that attraction to your message, really get kind of clear on who it is you're looking to help, what it is you do, what it is you're passionate about, what it is that, you know, you want to talk about, then you're going to gradually attract the right people in, so that you can then find out really what problems do they have. And we've had many where they've had different problems to what they realized that they had. So the problems they needed to solve were completely different to what they'd assumed or felt that they knew to be able to teach someone in the beginning.
So thanks, Kirsty. Look, one of the things that really grates my gears big time in business today, and you mentioned the word before, Quartz, was hustle. The other thing I really dislike is targeting pain points, because no one likes to be in pain. How about we flip that around and target passion points?
I really like that.
Yeah, it's beautiful when you can know, you know, the sorts of areas that people aspire to have or to be or to see or to feel, you know, to show the fact that it's possible to have that, and how you can do that is extremely powerful.
Some of the conversations we've been having behind the scenes, we've got a joint venture coming up later on in the year, and the reason why we've partnered with these two particular women are because we really want to help people to establish what their sole purpose is, and therefore their passion, as well as what the brand purpose is moving forward. And then obviously being able to, like, our skill is helping people to attract their tribe in a purposeful way, authentically, and we want that to be authentic across the board. So we really are finding that the people that we do attract are looking for that clarity in either all of those areas, or at least some of them. And we have just, you know, the universe provides, right? Like, you just meet these people on the side of the road when your kids are playing at, you know, ballet, like literally, or Kirsty happened to bump into one of them somewhere, like along the way, in the internet, as she does. Kirsty's really good at finding these amazing little diamonds in amongst the internet, and then things happen.
Yeah.
So you're actually really good at that. So
the universe has a good play in that, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I just think that our role, I think, really is to help people to just authentically connect with the right people. And the business summit that we're running at the moment has been fantastic for that. It's also really helped us to up level as well, hasn't it, Kirsty? Like, our thing is, we really want to hang out with influencers in business, and so that they can help our community. And we've been really lucky, haven't we? Because pretty much everyone we've approached has just said, yes, no worries, that would be fantastic. And they're very heart-centered and abundance-filled people, aren't they?
Yeah. I think one of the most amazing things is helping encourage people to be open to receive, because if they're actually open and looking and just authentically connecting without there being any real reason or purpose or believe that they're trying to gain anything out of it, but by just finding out and being interested in, you know, other people. And that's, you know, like Court's mentioned about the couple of people we're partnering with, we never knew how those connections originally would lead us. But if we weren't open to receive the connection in the beginning, and then, you know, work on it and build a relationship and really get to see where it could take us, as it turns out, the four of us are very well aligned, you know, in our soul purposes. So it's super magical. And I think that the power of collaboration in that manner is unbelievable. So it really is about being open to receive, I think.
Kirsty, I think that is a magic point, because we women are really hardwired to give. And we're really, really good at it, to the point of exhaustion and fatigue and illness, because we don't know how to open those back chakras to receive. And I think too, it's once people learn, again, using the collaborative community, once people learn that karma does go both ways, and those that we give to, we may not receive from, but we will receive.
Yes. Yes. Love it. I love it.
Yeah. So it's a matter of how much can we give? How much can we serve? Because that energy is out there just waiting to come back to us.
Yeah. And you've got to be open to receive it.
Oh, yeah. You do. It excites me. So take me on a Smartchicks journey.
Okay.
When I come into your community, what can I expect? What can I receive? What can our viewers and listeners receive when they meet you two Smartchicks?
Kirsty, do you want to answer or do you want me to?
You can answer this one.
Okay. So where the magic is happening for us at the moment is people are finding us through very different ways. So we get a lot of word of mouth referrals these days. We've obviously got our business summit where new people are being opened up to our community via either the speakers that we've collaborated with or, they're looking at our Facebook page or, the Smartchicks business page. But the magic for us is really happening inside something called the Smartchicks Coterie, which is our group on Facebook. And the comments that we receive almost on a daily basis from people that are new into that group, or they've been there for a while and they might have been hiding in the bushes, stalking us quietly for a little while. We have absolutely prided ourselves on creating an authentic environment where people feel safe to share. There's no judgment and they're not going to be sold at or sold to.
Yay!
And we literally don't tolerate spam and sleaze. It's funny, one of the speakers in our summit was talking about social media without the spam and sleaze, and she would be another example of someone who's created a community where that is happening. So basically, people come in, and the way that we've set up our group to help people, because we're all about helping people to get out of the bushes of their business and actually feel like they can practice almost telling people what they do before they go out into the big wide world of the cold market. So create some warm connections in there, and we do that with some directions. So we have hashtags or daily themes inside our group that help people to know what to talk about. So for the introverts in there that really need a little bit of support to come out of their shell in the environment, they're given that support. And for the extroverts that are just wanting to show up every day on Facebook Live, it gives them some direction as well. So to give you a bit of an example, today's Make Shit Happen Monday, or MSH Monday in the group, and people go in there and they just can genuinely share from their heart where they're at with their business this week, the goals, the JVs that they're looking to build, the authentic connections that they're wanting to establish, maybe in terms of referral partners. They can basically go in there and talk about anything. But we have things called like One Take No Fake, where we encourage Facebook Live video practice. Again, without the selling, it's just talking and practicing your storytelling and sharing what you do, and knowing that when you do that, the right people will see it on the right day for you. We've got one promo day in there. We've got a freebie day. We've got a research day. And again, the research day is not so that you can put a fishing rod out there and then hook people and spam them and assault them in their inbox. It's literally just about genuinely, if you're not able to create avatar interviews for your business because you're not ready for that yet, you can use Thursday as research day to basically ask the masses some questions. It's probably not as refined, but it gives people the opportunity to just practice and start. Help days, authentic connections days, and my story.
My story.
Yeah.
How important are our stories?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the biggest things.
Yes.
Yeah, we want people to, this is where the authentic connections comes in, and the word authentic in business is thrown around everywhere nowadays, but I think the authenticity comes from a bit of vulnerability, and that comes from kind of sharing a little bit about who you are and what got you to where you are, or why your business means so much to you. And the more you do that and allow the people in the community to get to know you, the more they want to know more about you, and the more likely they are to want to know more about how you help people, and either refer those other people that they know that need what you've got, or be interested themselves to even be a client. So the story component, or the real vulnerability component, is really important to us, and it can come through, on a few different days in different ways. And sometimes it's your story around business, and sometimes it's just a bit of your story that makes you who you are.
Yeah, and I love the vulnerability because it's vital. I am a big believer that our life, our sole purpose, is a reflection of our life's journey. And if we are willing to go back and unpack that and look at the stuff that hurt us the most, to get the lessons, to get the stories from it, we will get to a beautiful journey. And it's, being able to be vulnerable, and so other women and men can relate. They don't feel so alone. They don't feel so bereft and so frightened about what's ahead. And it's passionate and it's powerful when that's allowed to come out in a safe space.
Yeah,
I think people just appreciate seeing our journey as well. Like we really have taken the approach that we'll share basically what's going on for us. We don't share our behind the scenes personal life dirty laundry, but we share our business journey transparently, because we know that on the shitty days and on the amazing days, people need to see the ebbs and flows, and it inspires. The feedback that we get constantly is, thank you so much for being real.
Failing.
Thank you so much for failing. Thank you so much for screwing up your business summit in the first 24 hours and telling us and not hiding. Thank you for owning it. And it's okay not to be perfect, and it's okay just to sort of not know what you're doing, and it's okay that you're just a little bit ahead of us, but you can teach us so much. And likewise, there are people inside of our community who we learn from every day, and we're just really lucky to have created such a safe space that people want to be a part of. Aren't we, Kirsty?
Yeah, we're very blessed.
Congratulations, ladies. It's certainly a community I'm going to be coming and jumping in board.
Oh, good.
Great.
Beautiful to be a part of it, and to be able to, just have a helping hand of another couple of very successful ladies. So now memberships, workshops and courses, mentoring and leadership opportunities, really all of that?
Yes, all of that.
We're getting there. Yep. At the moment, the best place to find us, we do have actually workshops every month in various states. So our business page has all the events for that. So you can be a casual person that turns up, or you can also become a member and just come every month, which means you get access to all the recordings. So we're in Brisbane, we're in South Australia in 2 different locations. We're in Bondi Junction.
Sydney.
Yeah, and then we're also in Denmark, in Western Australia at the moment. Beautiful. So if anyone wants to come along to our events, we find that the combination of having online with face-to-face is really important for the people who need it. So we are expanding that slowly. But at the moment, we're really focusing on giving our community the value that they need in the terms of in the form of an online course. In fact, we're actually conducting our own avatar interviews this week just to really find out and refine what the community wants in terms of an online course. Yeah.
Sounds amazing, ladies. It really does. So we've got Kirsty and we've got Courts, and they've set up a beautiful space for supporting women and men to fast track their business, to build a business that you love, that serves the world. And to be perfectly honest with you, it doesn't get any better than that for me. That puts the heart into business. And if you lead your business with your heart, there is no fail.
No.
Yes.
That's exactly right. Even if it takes a little bit longer than you planned, that definitely doesn't mean it's a fail. And I think it's really important for people to know that sometimes it can move quite fast and you can gain some momentum, but sometimes you can have some hiccups that'll, make you go, oh man, all right. The whole 3 steps forward, 2 steps back every now and again. But you know, I think many people, if they just look back as to where they've come, they'll see they've come a long way, and that's definitely success.
Most definitely. Now, just please let us know about your summit and where people can look into that. I know that you guys kicked off around the 27th of March, your community, but the summit's just now, is it?
Yeah, that's right. The summit started on the 27th, but anyone that opts in now will still start from day one and receive all the interviews. So they're delivered daily into the inbox, and you can go through to the landing page. Many of the speakers have given an awesome summit gift, as well as just fabulous content information and real actionable nuggets that we all know sometimes it's the 1 degrees of difference, or the hearing something you might have even heard before but in a different way from a different person that actually has you take action and just change the trajectory of your business. So lots of goodness to be had. It was as much for us as it was for anybody else. So we absolutely loved every interview, and just about everyone finished with us going, oh my gosh, okay, so we've got to do this and we've got to do that. And, you know, like, it inspires you. So we hope that it inspires you the way it did us.
29 speakers as well. We were so lucky. And we only approached about 32, so we've done pretty well. The other ones weren't able to be in it. So, 29 amazing interviews. And they're short little snappy interviews as well. It's 30 minutes. So
okay, I like that.
You can do it on a walk.
Yeah.
And you have audio. Yeah, you have audio and video. So for some people that want to kind of see the interview, they can do that. But for many, there's also just the audio version. So if you need to kind of cram in, 2 or 3 interviews on your drive to work or whatever it is, that's always an easy way to consume the content.
This is fantastic, ladies. So that information is all available at smartchicks.com.au.
Yeah, we'll
put the
we'll send you through the link for the actual summit, so they can certainly register if they're keen.
Perfect. So guys, and just drop down into the show notes and you'll get everything that you need. You can connect also with Courts and Kirsty online in their Facebook community, which is?
Yes.
The Coterie. Smartchicks Coterie. Yep.
Sorry, that you both spoke at the same time.
Smartchicks Coterie. Coterie.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. So, ladies, I would love to thank you so very much for your time today. I know you're crazy busy at the moment with so much going on, but what a powerful and purposeful mission that you've taken on, and I'm not at all surprised. It is holding the success and the energy of success that I can feel, and I wish you all the very, very best in your journey, and I'll be excited to watch you.
Thank you so much.
Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks for having us. My pleasure. So, guys and girls, drop down into the show notes to learn how you can connect in with Kirsty and Courts on their Smart Chicks Collectors journey. They're looking for people like you. If you've got to the end of this recording and you've got that little shiver of excitement, just take it one step further and connect in. Don't not do it. You must. You owe it to yourself. If you're looking for further connection with me, Michelle Reinhardt, you'll find me at mindsetenergyandhealing.com. You can also join my online community at Entrepreneurs Globally Unite. Subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. And until next week, I'd like to say shine bright, superstars, because that is why you're here. Kirsty and Courts, have an amazing day, and it's been beautiful spending 30 minutes with you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye, ladies.
See
Bye,
ya.
everyone.
Bye.